Have you ever caught yourself labeling yourself? Seeing how it's limiting what else is possible in your life? Well, this is something I'm so passionate about. I've studied it my whole life. I kind of like to think of myself as a label detective. So I'm here today to share with you how shattering limiting labels can change your life, other people's lives, our whole community's lives. So for me, it all started when I was just 14 and a friend takes me to an Up With People performance, never imagining it will change my life. I mean, Up With People, it's way more than just a show. It's kind of like a year-long leadership program. College students, they travel the world. They perform, and they also stay with host families wherever they go. The mission? Build bridges of understanding. Create lifelong change makers. Now, I'm on the edge of my seat. I am captivated. I mean, there's 100 cast members, a full band, and I am loving the upbeat, inspirational songs, the fun choreography, the colorful outfits, and the harmony. It is so beautiful. In that moment, I decide, someday, somehow, that's gonna be me on stage doing the dance, wearing the orange ensemble, singing alto, finding my voice. It becomes my dream. So, what's your dream? Now, I have to tell you, the week before the show, I come home from school. I am so excited. I'm waving my report card like I just won the friggin' lottery. I mean, the first time ever. I've got straight A's. I worked so hard, and I was so proud. Only to hear my dad say, "Why didn't you get an A+?" Yeah, in that moment, a label got stuck on my head. Never good enough. I try so hard to prove myself, but I just can't get that label out of my head. It's exhausting. But then, everything changes. I'm 16, and believe it or not, I'm living my dream. I'm traveling with the first Up With People high school cast. It's amazing what happens when someone believes in you, believes in your potential. In addition to performing, they let me go ahead of the cast to help with advance work. Now, it's a lot of responsibility, especially for a teenager. Best thing ever. I mean, finding host families for 115 people, working with local sponsors to promote the show, it's challenging. I mean, really challenging. But somehow, I always figure it out, even when it seems impossible. Now, I have to tell you, my first host family, very first, one of 50, it reveals a label I didn't even know I had. So I want you to picture this. 2 white chicks from middle-class families staying with a black family in the deep South. Okay, Carla and I were dropped off in a neighborhood like nothing we'd ever seen before. I mean, did they make a mistake? Are we really supposed to be here? But what happens next totally shifts our perspective. We get home to our host family after a long day of rehearsals and schoolwork, and we're surprised when we find a warm meal just waiting for us. But why are there only 2 plates? We realize they're giving up their dinner for us. And after dinner, there's another surprise. We have some amazing, fun, interesting conversations. We learn the recipe for connection, listening, a little laughter, and a small side of awkward moments. Now, Grandpa, he's sitting in his rocker, smoking his pipe. The whole time we're there, he never says one word. Now, I'm wondering, what is he thinking? The last day, when it's time for us to say goodbye, we have yet another surprise. Grandpa gets up out of his chair, walks over. There's tears streaming down his face. He gives us a big hug. Thank you, girls. I didn't think you'd be willing to stay with us. This is not a family mired in poverty. This is a family rich in kindness, humility, generosity. Have you ever had a moment like this where your assumptions are stripped away? You suddenly see the world differently? In that moment, I realized the environment I grew up in had created an unconscious label, better than. Now that's a limiting label, and so humbling. I mean, I wonder how many other life-changing experiences have I missed out on because of that label? I leave with clarity about the power of connecting with others who seem different, but really not that different. This inspires me to pursue work where I can shatter limiting labels, shift people's perspective, help them achieve their full potential. It's my passion. So I start in corporate, but then I decide to make a shift to the nonprofit world. And I am so excited. I go to work for a residential treatment program for adolescent girls that are labeled risk. Their mission? Create a spark of hope. Help them see themselves differently. Now, that at-risk label, it's more than limiting. They exude that never good enough label. It's my chance to pay it forward. I just know if we can get these girls out in the community doing meaningful work, it will be life-changing. When 20 nonprofits say yes, we launch a summer volunteer program. Our belief in the girls' potential, it is transformational. They realize they matter to someone, and someone matters to them. And guess what? It also shifts how other people see them. And for me, it's also a powerful lesson. When I have the ability to shift people's perspective, it is transformational. I realize my legacy is unfolding as I create other programs, helping other at-risk youth realize their full potential, help them shift what they think they can do. And 25 years later, those programs, they're still making a difference. Today, I continue to make a difference as a coach, as an author, as a speaker. So, when was the last time you thought about your legacy? I get it. Most of us, we think about legacy as something we leave behind someday. The truth, your legacy is also unfolding, moment by moment, choice by choice. And guess what? Those limiting labels, they're influencing everything you do or you don't do. Now, that can be a wake-up call, especially if you're going 100 miles an hour on autopilot. Are you ready to turn off autopilot and find your true calling, your legacy? So what is your legacy? Are you ready to let go of those limiting labels and embrace your full potential? The good news? No, the great news. You can start shattering those labels today with 3 powerful moves. Number 1, let's start by embracing connection, empathy. Like with my host family, how could a limiting label be keeping you from meaningful conversations that create shared understanding? It's time to make every encounter count. Number 2, hey, when you catch yourself labeling others, think about it. How is it limiting what's possible for them? Like with the at-risk youth, how could shifting your potential create new opportunities for you, for others, for your community? I want to leave you with this. This is the perfect time for you to shatter those labels, to shift your perspective, to embody the truth that you are already good enough. Other people are already good enough. We are all already good enough. Embrace that wholeheartedly, unapologetically, and then start living your legacy today.